Good day retro gamers, it's Nick here, and I hope you like fighting games because we're looking at Mortal Kombat on the Commodore Amiga, and it's one of the granddaddies of the fighting genre. Fighting martial arts, beat 'em up, whatever you call it. It was published by Virgin Interactive in 1993. It's a conversion from the arcade cabinet by Midway from 1992. Now, Commodore Amiga games tend to suffer in terms of fighting because you've only got one fire button, but this isn't a bad conversion. One gripe is the loading times are incredibly slow, some of the longest loading times I've ever known on the Commodore Amiga, so I will be heavily editing those down. So I must remember to stop talking or leave gaps so I can edit it. There we go, so you'll still see some loading times, but only a mere fraction, so it might seem more fun than it really is, this game. Having said that, I quite like it. It's got good gameplay, although it does take quite a while to get into it. It's a good conversion, the music is quite good, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players to select at the start. I think there's 3 other further unlockable ones, but these are all the original characters, and this game of course was hugely popular on all systems. Amiga, not the best system, of the conversions, but they're all pretty good. And it was to spawn many sequels. Selectable characters are Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Kanu, Raiden, Scorpion, Sonya Blade, Sub-Zero, Shang Tsung, Goro and Reptile. So there's our challenge there. We start off at the bottom and we've got to go all the way up to the top by smashing people's heads in. The Mortal Kombat games are extremely graphic with blood everywhere. And on the third bout or second bout, as soon as you defeated your opponent twice anyway, you got an option of a fatality. And if you can pull that move off, which I can't, all characters have got different sort of fatality moves. If you can pull that off, it's for great satisfaction. No 2-player mode on this, I don't think, so it's one-on-one fighting, you against the computer. Fatality is the key. So let's try and beat Scorpion. Now the fighting is based on live player action. Just remember, this is the first of the Mortal Kombat games. They were to get a lot better. But in terms of fighting games on the Commodore Amiga, I'd have to say this is one of the better ones. Good animation. There you go, Liu Kang wins, that's me there. So I don't need to describe to you how fighting games work. You have your energy bars up the left and right, and you have to drain your opponent's energy, and then you win. Best of 3 bouts, and that was a good little throw by me. But most of the time I turn into a button masher with these. Let's see if I can at least beat someone. I'm 1 bout up already. Look at all this blood everywhere. You wouldn't get that in a lot of fighting games. I think on the Amiga, I think this is the only one. Right, here we go. See, that weren't the first fatality move. Good game. Original arcade cabinet by Midway in 1992. I reviewed a version of this game on the Game Boy Advance. It was a bit slow, a bit hesitant. But we're currently up to, on time recording, Mortal Kombat 10 on the PlayStation 4 and all the latest consoles, and that is much different to this. You've even got an option to play as the Predator. So let's beat up Sonya. She looks like she deserves it. Sonya Blade. All these characters have got their own backstory. I can't remember them immediately off by heart. I will be editing these load times down. Sub-Zero can turn people into ice, I think. This is a top competition where you must kill everyone. Just like old 80s wrestling, apart from the killing and the martial arts and the special moves. So we've got a different set, so it's different locations to fight in. Boom! Take that, Sonya. Oh dear. Was she in cargo pants? She looks like she's from an old Wham video. Or maybe a Keep Fit video. Oh dear. So, to get good at this game, you have to learn about blocking, which I don't seem to be doing here. I just seem to be on the attack. Well, this is in the balance. Oh, that was a close one, but I've been beaten up by a girl. Well, we'll get her this time. Fight! Oops, dearie me, that wasn't a good start. That wasn't a good start either. Oh dear, I'm getting the right tonk in here. I need Buddha's help in the background. Oh, that was worse. Oh dear, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Dearie me. Flame to death. Well, I think I will do a continue, and I'll pick a different character this time, see if that makes any difference. Johnny Cage. Is that based on the Cage the Actor? Maybe. Unlockable characters are Goro and Reptile, I think, and Shang Tsung. I think Reptile is a reptile. Let's take Raiden out. He's got a very funny hat on. Turn it over, you can use it as a fruit bowl. And he's got blue glasses. Hopefully that enables me to beat up Sonya. She seems to be the only girl in this version of the game. This original one. Are you a Mortal Kombat fan? I mean, the major franchises in fighting are Mortal Kombat, the Street Fighter series, and Tekken. Maybe Dead or Alive as well. Can't quite think of any others, but I'm sure there are. But those are the main ones. If I missed any out, comment below. What's your favourite fighting genre? Street Fighter 2, the conversion of the Commodore Amiga, wasn't up to much, over 4 discs. This one's over 3 discs, well, 2 if you don't count the original boot disc. I don't know, I can't understand why there was a boot disc on this, but there was 3 discs anyway. And you have to swap them quite quickly, but I've got 2 drives here, so that saves a bit of time. Right. I'll do a bit of strategy here. I'll duck down. Whoops, that wasn't good. There we go. Step into my parlour, said the spider. Oh, spider fly. Yeah, that'd do it. If I keep doing that, I must be able to take her on now. Oh, cool, look at that. Where did that move come from? Yay! Raiden wins as I fire lightning in the air for reasons unknown. I don't know what Raiden's story is. Right, so I'm 1 up. 99 seconds. Good. Right, we'll do that tactic again. I don't know who those statues are in the background. Right, she's down to half energy already. I must do this. Block. Take her down there. Boot to the face. Brilliant. Right, but fatality move. Oh, I can't. I didn't do my fatality move there. That was pretty poor. I did a humbling knee thing. There is a combination of moves you do, but the arcade game had numerous fire buttons, so you could do different moves. Amiga, just one fire button, of course. No way of separating that. But if you got MAME, I think this is available as a MAME cartridge or download. So we're on the 3rd bit, Sub-Zero. We've got about 15 stages, I think, on this. Sub-Zero is a bit like Scorpion, actually, except he's in blue. Whether they're trying to save graphics, more than likely. Sub-Zero. It always reminds me of Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin, but let's not go there. That is an awful, awful movie. It's a pity the load times are so long on this, because that's going to hold it back slightly. But there's a good game underneath it. Oh, we're on a narrow ledge. But it's only 2D. There's no depth to this. You can't go backward and forward, so we're always going to be in that same line. I think if you lose, you can get punched off this. Oops. I'm getting my butt kicked here. Come on, Raiden, wake up, you fool. That moon looks interesting. Oh, I've only got... see, I'm dead. So 1-0 to Sub-Zero. I've now got to beat him in 2 bouts in a row, or it's the end. Or I can select a different character, I suppose. You do have a few continues here, so that's good. Oh, what was that? I fired some gunk into his face, but he blocks it. See if I can do that move again. I can't do that move again. Oh, no. Whoop. Oh, dear, I'm off the bridge. Oops. Where have I gone? Oh, I've gone down there onto spikes. That's horrendous. That is horrendous. Oh, wow. That's not one for young kids. How'd they get away with this? Anyway. That was funny, but not to do in real life. Okay, hopefully we've got another credit. We'll come in with another character. Who should we pick this time? There's Kanu there. Let's pick Scorpion. We'll take him out for a spin. Right. Pity we can't fight Sonya again, but that Sub-Zero, he annoyed me there. He didn't just beat me, he just really rubbed my nose in it. I was defeated like nobody's business. I was used as a pincushion of doom. Dooby-doo-doop-doop-dooby-doo. Great music on here. Really soft pan-pipey type stuff. Right, I beat Sub-Zero, then I got to fight Raiden. Has that changed? I couldn't, or would have had to fight myself later on. Love these back drums. Right, psych yourself up. Psych yourself up. Here we go. Stand by for action. Oops. That don't look good. That don't look good either. That don't look good. Well, we seem to have had a a systems crash, people, which happens sometimes on the Commodore Amiga. Sometimes it comes up Guru Meditation. So I think we'll leave it there. Hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Mortal Kombat on the Commodore Amiga, published by Virgin Interactive in 1993, and I think Acclaim might have had something to do with it as well. Thanks for watching as always. Until next time, take care and goodbye.
Goodbye.